First of all, when it comes to listening to the advice of so many people who just have heard about IAS, IPS, but really don't know what the UPSC exam is all about, you should not listen to their advice. So you will get advice like people study for 20 hours a day for UPSC preparation. You will get advice like you should be a humanities student. Why are you studying science in your class 12th or in a bachelor's? You will get advice like UPSC तो सिर्फ टॉपर्स ही कर पाते हैं. People who have already done so well in their class 11th, 12th, 10th, who have been super smart in their academic days, only they can do UPSC. But let me tell you, all those things are absolutely false. UPSC does not require you to study for 20 hours a day. Yes, UPSC requires you to study very hard. It requires you to study for 10 to 12 hours a day for a long period of time for at least 1 year to cover all the syllabus. But that does not mean that you should give up on all the other activities. You should still do physical exercise if you like. You should do dance. You should meditate. You should go for a little bit of travel when you get some time. But UPSC is not about 20 hours a day. It's not physically or mentally possible to study 20 hours a day. So I would say chuck that advice, leave it behind. That is not the way to go for it. The other thing that a lot of people will be telling you is that only toppers in their previous education years, like in class 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, जो शुरू से ही क्लास में फर्स्ट आ रहे हैं, मेधावी हैं, only they can become IAS officers. That is a very, very wrong myth. Lot of toppers, lot of UPSC, IAS toppers, IPS toppers, people who do very well in UPSC, top 20 rank holders, top 50, 60 rank holders, they've never done so well in their education years. They have been very average students, in fact. Right, there have been students who have done who were always maybe in the top 30-40% of the class, very average, but they were not really doing that well, like always first or something in the class, right? So that is my advice. Even if you look at me, see, I have done relatively well in my studies throughout my school days and college days, but I was not an extraordinary student. I was above average in my class 11th and 12th. I struggled a lot with a lot of my studies because of a lot of things that were happening in my life at that time, and I got only 57% marks in my class 12th. Does it reflect upon who am I as a student? Am I as a learner? Absolutely not. I am a person who works hard, who takes interest what they do. So I'm able to learn quickly. If you are a kind of a student who takes interest in various things, you are curious, you are well aware, you want to be well aware, you like to study various subjects like history, geography, polity, they interest you somewhat, then UPSC is something that you can go for. It's a possible life choice that you can make. But do not just go for it because you want to become an IAS officer. That is not the right way to think about it. If you're good at something else, if you take a lot of interest in something else, you want to pursue career in that, go for that. But if this is something that interests you, if this is something that you want to do, and take a look at the syllabus, take a look at few books, see if you're finding interest in reading them, if you're liking them, if you like to know about the world in general, then this might be the right choice for you. So please do not look at the advice that a lot of other people give you. Think about it yourself, apply your own mind. So that is my number one advice. The number two is social media. See, social media is something that I personally stayed away from when I was preparing for UPSC. Even from Insta, from Twitter, I was not there on these portals. I personally say to you, don't waste your time scrolling. Don't waste your time. Anything that is taking away your time from UPSC preparation is something that you want to avoid. So I feel social media is a huge inhibitor. It's a huge problem when it comes to managing your time. Even when I was preparing, even WhatsApp I had avoided. For some time I was off WhatsApp. So sometimes you have to go to that extent to really prepare for UPSC. So whatever is holding you back, you should not let that come in a way for UPSC preparation. And the final is copy pasting someone else's strategy. See, you should listen to everyone, but do it only after you apply your mind, only after you think that this is right for me. So I personally looked at a lot of topper strategies, but then I liked some. So I took some important points from them and I used them in my preparation. Now, so you also look at different toppers, see what they're telling you, might help you with the exam. But on the paper, when you're learning various learning techniques, strategies, ways to write answers, essays, etc., whatever it is, optional. If someone is helping you out in that way, if someone's advice is helping you out that way, only then use their advice. Other than that, what is the point, right? So don't just listen to someone, don't just blindly follow anyone. So that is my advice. So whatever topper strategy you follow, listen to it. There will be some bits and pieces that you learn from them, but at the end of the day you have to come up with your own self-study strategy, your own strategy to address the questions, to write the answers, etc. So the conceptual things are same across everywhere, but how you practice them, how you what system you develop to bring them into practice, bring them into reality is going to be your own strategy. So that is what I that are the three don'ts that I have given you. I'll give you more in the future as I come across more. So definitely don't do these do three things and focus on positive things, um, and focus on things that you will help you for UPSC preparation.